A night of celebration and fireworks turned deadly after two people were shot in the early morning hours following the July 4th celebration in Jacksonville Beach. Thank you for joining us tonight. We are learning more about the 23-year-old victim, Glenn McNeil Jr.
So we're going to have more details on that in just a moment. But first, police are asking for your help to find the person who committed this horrible crime. First Coast News reporter Brittany Dion joins us now with the latest on the investigation. Brittany.
This is all just a sad tragedy for this entire community. 23-year-old Glenn McNeil Jr. lost his life in this vicinity. As you can see, this is a very populated area. This all happened overnight. The shooting happening around 1 a.m. This area was full of people celebrating the 4th of July. Now, it happened here near the Seawalk Pavilion on 1st Street North in Jacksonville Beach. Bystanders we spoke to tell us that they thought the shots were fireworks until the area was quickly swarming with officers. Jax Beach police say that they had a heavy presence in this area due to all of the celebrations going on. Now, the circumstances surrounding this shooting are still unknown. The shooter is still on the loose tonight. We have not received a description on who this person is, but Jacksonville Beach police tell us that with so many people here last night, someone has to know or have seen what happened or the person that fired those shots that killed this 23-year-old man. Another person was also shot, but those injuries were minor. That person was taken to an area hospital. Their identity has not been released at this hour, but again, police are asking the community to come forward. If you happen to know any information about this shooting, you're asked to give the detectives in this case a call. That number is 904-270-1675. Reporting live in Jacksonville Beach, I'm Brittany Dion, First Coast News.
Thank you, Brittany. And tonight we're learning more about that man, 23-year-old Glenn McNeil Jr. McNeil was a star football player at Sandalwood High School, and friends say he was an outstanding young man. In fact, someone came up to me today and told me that they knew him.
Yeah, that is what we are hearing. And First Coast News reporter Juliet Dreyer is live tonight at Sandalwood High School with more. Juliet?
It's been years since Glenn McNeil played on this field as captain of Sandalwood High School's football team, but head coach Adam Geis remembers it clearly. In fact, he went so far as to say that McNeil was one of his top 3 favorite players he's ever coached. Geis says he got a text from a friend this morning telling him what happened, and he couldn't believe it. He thought it had to be a different Glenn McNeil.
Everybody I know, I mean, he'd be the last person I'd ever say would ever get shot. I mean, everyone likes Glenn.
This Facebook picture is Glenn McNeil Jr. Geis says McNeil graduated from Sandalwood in 2012, but since then, they've seen each other about once a week at the beach. Every time they meet up, Geis says McNeil asked him to retell the story of his final play of high school football, a 70-yard touchdown reception. Geis says he just saw McNeil down at the beach last week and says it's eerie now looking back, knowing he'll never see him again.
Just tell me he's got a new job, making good money, bought a brand new truck, hung out for about 30 minutes. We threw a football around. He brought a couple other friends down there, and like I said, I hadn't seen him since, and I figured I'd see him probably this week or next, and that's not going to happen.
Now McNeil is the second former Sandalwood High School football player to be killed just this year alone. 21-year-old Jakari Graham was shot and killed back in March. Coming up tonight at 6, the advice coach Geis says he's always giving to his football players. Reporting live at Sandalwood High School, Juliet Dreyer, First Coast News.